Hey guys, welcome back to Music Talk with John. Today I'm doing a contest entry for Sam St. John, and this is to celebrate his 2-year anniversary in the VC community on YouTube, making videos. So congratulations, Sam. I know it's hard. I'm not even completing my first year yet, and I know what it takes to keep these videos going. So good for you for sticking in there. So I liked what the 5 things, the criteria that he set for this, and I wanted to go ahead and do it because I thought this was neat and it gives me a chance to show off my stuff. So first one here is show your favorite box set. And I was conflicted because this Tom Petty one just came out, the Fillmore, and I really love it. But I thought, let me pick something that's been around and stayed with me and I still love and I could put on and enjoy. So I thought longevity might be a little bit better because I've had this for a long time when this came out, and this is the Elton John To Be Continued box set. And I would love to have this on vinyl. I've seen it once, but it was very expensive. This was a limited edition, and I've got number 25,517. But this just spanned the whole career from the beginning all the way up to the 90s there, and I like the stuff he was doing. You Gotta Love Somebody and things like that. So this has just stuck with me. Had the cool booklet in there spanning his career, and the way they did the CDs was they put it like that so it made his face when you took the CDs out. And probably the one that I played the most out of this, I think at one time when I first got this, because when did this come out? This was like maybe early 90s. Yeah, there goes my CD. So it almost made it all these years. So let's try this again. I'm going to go ahead and put the cover back on and we'll look at the year. I want to say it was like early 90s when this came out. So let's turn that around. Yeah, this is copyright 1990. So the one I played the most at the time was probably the most current music. And that had like I swear I heard the Night Talking, Easier to Walk Away. I always like that song. You Gotta Love Somebody, Made for Me, Sacrifices on there. So it took you right up to Sleeping with the Past, it looks like. And then some of the extras, I think You Gotta Love Somebody was on that Tom Cruise movie, the race cars or whatever, Days of Thunder. So that's what that was. So this is my box set. This is the one I always go to. I've played many times, so I felt this was the one that's probably like my favorite if I had to pick. So there you go. Then we have, let's see, number 2. Show an album by an artist you've seen live. This would be, I've seen a lot of people, not as many as Mazzy and those guys. I'm very jealous of things they've seen. But it seems like I live in Florida, so I miss a lot of stuff. We don't get the opportunities, I think, or the rare concerts and things like when you're living in New York or in the Seattle area or California, things like that. You miss the good ones, I think. So it was Sheryl Crow. This is the one I picked, and I have my concert ticket here for my proof that I saw her live. And this was cool because I remember going to that concert and then kind of weaseling my way down, and we ended up probably like 3rd row. I went with my wife and we ended up 3rd row, and there she was. And I got down there pretty early, and they were pretty forgiving. It looked like people didn't fill the seats, and they just let me in, and boom, got down there. So I don't know if that really happens anymore. So this concert is from Saturday, March 20th, 1999 at 8 p.m. And where did I see her? Yeah, Eagle Eye Cherry opened. He had that one song, and that was about it. USF Sundome. So a lot of concerts went there. I saw Don Henley in the late 80s and stuff with the End of an Innocence tour over at USF. So that was right around the time of the Globe Sessions right there. That's what she was promoting. She'd already done Tuesday Night Music Club, which I have on vinyl. The Sheryl Crow second album, which was great, and then Globe Sessions, which just, she was on a roll with those 3 albums. So that's who I saw live. I enjoyed that. Number 3, show a sealed album. Well, I have this, and supposedly this is a first pressing. It's never been opened. It looks good too. It looks nice and flat. And I haven't had the heart to open it yet, but I think I might do a video on it. But Billy Joel's Glass Houses, still wrapped. Still in there. It does have this, but this was 1980, so the barcode is legit. So that's my sealed album, one of my favorite albums by him. It's probably one of the first ones I had besides The Stranger. Just had so many good hits on this. So that was number 3. That's my sealed album. Number 4, show an album you've only heard once. Now there's kind of a lot in there. I hate to say that I've only heard once, because when you're buying and you're listening, you kind of, some things get lost. But one that always sticks out that I always want to go to is this one by Aimee Mann, and it's Mental Illness. And it had a really cool cover to it and very cool design. And I remember liking it. I got to go back and get more familiar with it. So the actual cover is the sleeve, so you have that when it's out of there. There's something in there. I can listen to it digitally. Just showed you my number. Oh boy. Alright, so it came with this little insert there. And does it have, yeah, I think it has lyrics on there. Yeah, looks like the lyrics are on the back, and the picture of Amy, who's always looking very nice. And whoever this is, that's your main character, I guess. And I think it was, had like a pink vinyl. Looks pink, right? So that's my album that I have not, or actually, I'm sorry, I've only listened to once. Yeah, I believe that's it. I got it, listened to it, and it kind of went back, and then it's probably when I bought other albums at the same time that happens. You get an album that looks interesting, and you check it out, you buy it, and you listen to it once, and it kind of gets put in there. So I want to get back to it. And it says right here, who are you today? So who are you today? Ask yourself, who am I today? So that's that one. Get her back in here. Let's see, show number you already heard once. And then number 5, show an autographed album. And I'm going to cheat a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't disqualify me. But I have 2 things I wanted to show off. This right here. So basically we work with the March of Dimes, do fundraisings. We went to a charity, and I won this in an auction. I got to go see him live. I was like disappointed at first because it wasn't him with the band. It was just Bruce Hornsby literally sitting there at the piano and just firing through stuff. I got into it eventually, but he did a lot of like classical music pieces and things like that. I guess he does that every once in a while. But part of it was, I didn't get to meet him, but part of it was I won the tickets, got to see him live, and then I got this autographed copy of this album here, Rehab Reunion. It's not an album I really got into. In fact, I've never even taken it out of here, but there's his signature. But a cool experience I had where I did meet the guy is this, where I met Graham Nash. He was at a local Barnes & Noble, and he was signing his book. I have his book also signed over, no, it's over there. Yeah, I'll show you that in a second. So, but he signed this for me because they were selling this at the same time. Great box sets of, well, compilation, I guess. CD set of Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, 74. And he was nice enough to sign that for me. And real quick, this is the book he signed. So, sorry, I'm going a little far out there. But actually, me and my wife and I, we danced to Never Say Goodbye off of American Dream, that album. So I told him about it, got to shake his hand. He thought that was really nice that we danced to his song, and I asked him if he was going to play it live again, and he said, maybe I will now. So there it is. That's the signature. So that's what I have for you. Again, Sam, congratulations. 2 years in the vinyl community. I get it. It's not always easy, but it is always a lot of fun. Even though sometimes you're just like, oh, I'm going to do another video. But once you're in it, just like this, you get going. It's fun. So hopefully you guys liked what I have there. Please leave some comments down below. What maybe you can tell me in your comments some of these things. You know, your favorite box set, your concert you went to, and things like that. So share that with me, and we'll talk about it in the comments. So until next time, you guys, hope you enjoy your music out there, and you take care, all right? Bye.